everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're playing King Arthur Legends Rise. For today's video, my lights are gonna flicker, and we're going to talk about experience farming. There's something I definitely didn't realize at first related to experience and potions, or lack thereof. All right, so my light's possessed. That's great. I hope it stops flickering. I guess we'll see. Yeah, anyway, so I had been under the impression when I first started playing King Arthur that, okay, this is like every other game I've played for a while now. There are experience potions, and when you level up heroes, you get potions as well. So I'm assuming when you are playing with a team of fully leveled heroes, you just get potions instead. Now, if you're coming from Raid Shadow Legends, that might not be as normal, but for someone like me that has not played Raid Shadow Legends in 2 years and has played a ton of other games where when you are farming or doing anything where a hero can gain XP, if they are maxed out characters or not, it doesn't matter. Like, everything I've played, it doesn't matter. You still get the experience you should. Like, in the same way as if you're manually having to farm people like this, like you do in Raid Shadow Legends. But yes, it turns out this game is like Raid Shadow Legends. And if you don't bring in other people when you can do something that's easy, like the adventure modes, for example. If you're don't rush to do the adventure modes until you have to progress in something, honestly, and you don't have to 100% them either. But when you're doing the battles, just bring one person like Kay that can farm. And even sometimes you don't even need to bring a fully leveled person. You could bring all people that you're farming levels for. And don't bring a full team of maxed out level 50s or 60s or whatever just to make it faster. Don't do it, because you're wasting a lot of free and easy experience. So look at here, 33 little potions, right? Those are experience potions. And this is with a team that's getting leveled up. So, okay, I saw this. And I was like, all right, if Kay is getting those 33 because she is fully maxed out and everyone else is getting levels, like I tested with normal people, and but I didn't look at my results at fully leveled people. Then I put in farming. I'm like, oh, maybe I should farm. And then I was like, wait, does farming really matter? So after I did this, I went ahead and put in a whole team. So if these potions are because of Kay being fully maxed out, I should get more if I have a whole team maxed out, right? And sure enough, when I do a battle with this setup here, all of them are maxed out except for Isolde. I still only have 33 potions. So we're wasting the chance to work on leveling up random heroes if we don't throw them in when we can. So this is definitely going to be something to keep in mind. So I'm sure this is one of those 50-50 things. Whenever you don't realize something, you can promise you're not the only one. Don't feel stupid. At first, I'm like, am I stupid? No, I'm not. I've played a lot of other games besides Raid, and Raid is the only one where you have to farm actual people to get the experience equivalent for them, versus just farming with or just playing with anybody and getting potions that equal what you should have gotten otherwise. So if you're a Raid player, again, this is very familiar. You're like, yeah, I'm used to that. Okay. But if you're not a Raid player, or if you're like me and you stopped playing Raid a while ago, this might be like oh crap, not that again. Okay, fine. And unfortunately, every time you are doing any run with a full team of leveled up heroes, you're not getting experience. So that's what this video was kind of about. Just a little bit of a PSA that you should be like taking out people. So I'm gonna have my Adventure 2 video going live later, but what I ended up doing for my adventure battles is like this. Like when I came in and did a battle, I was changing out my food for people that are not maxed out. See, like she was maxed at level 10. So I just threw in someone else I knew I wanted to work on that was not at a max level, did the battle, and then get the experience afterward. So keep this in mind if you're doing anything where you can farm with less people, or that you're just pushing through a campaign and if you're trying a 3-star campaign on lower levels that you forgot to go back to, try to do it with food as well. Why not? As long as they don't die, and you need that 3-star for someone not dying. But also keep in mind, if it's just, you already got the 3-star for nobody dying, but you need the 3-star for doing it in a certain amount of kills, you don't need to get all 3 stars at one time. You can get each thing separately, and then you'll get the 2nd star or you'll get the 3rd star separately. So you still can take advantage of this and try to farm. So this is now something I'm trying to do in general. So let me pull up my game. Yeah, I was on a recording from my other run. And yeah, let's say, okay, I really want to farm some solar fairy stones, right? So instead of bringing in a full team of fully loaded, I bring in at least 2 food with me. So, and food, Isolde is not food, obviously she's someone I'm working on, but like, she's 6-star and not level 60, right? Ideally, I'd bring in 1 more, but I don't know if I can do that with who I'm working with right now until I get some more levels on people. But yeah, like she is needing to be leveled. Can K solo this and actually farm for the resources? I don't know. Do we just throw in a random person that's a level 1 even just for the sake of shits and giggles? I don't know. But yeah, for the lower levels, you can definitely get away with only 1 person as like your DPS. But look how hard K hits. Can she be the only DPS plus Isolde to heal her? Yeah, I think so. And who cares if someone dies? If I was putting this on auto, I'm just trying to get the resources to farm, not caring about the stars anymore because they already 3-starred, whatever, right? So that's something to keep in mind, guys. Just don't waste XP. Anything you're doing, if you want to go in and farm for this, definitely do that wisely, right? Or for me, I was farming stage 2-5 because it also gives this, so I could at least get some keepsakes that have, whatchamacallit, the no set bonus at the very least on people I didn't have anything for. So I was like, all right, I want these. Oh, and it gives these. That's perfect. I want to get my Merlin up anyway. So I did a ton, and now you can see I have 100 of these, and I was able to do a couple more keepsakes. So I farmed a whole bunch of this with food, with fodder, right? Like, this is ideal. You can set it up, you put it on repeat, you farm, and you level up your heroes at the same time. And I guess this should have been obvious, and it was. To be honest, I think I kind of knew this, but I just didn't test it and double check because of this. And when hero reaches max level, like if you don't want to, you want no one to be max level, and you want the battles to stop so you can switch out and change it for your fodder, which is not fodder in this case because we're not crunching those people. But I guess in this case, it would just be heroes that are not fully maxed, right? We're not changing out our fodder, we're changing out our heroes in progress, I guess, is the best way to put it. But there is a button for that. So, of course, this game is not generous enough to actually give you your XP when you're farming with fully leveled out heroes like every other game I play except Raid. But that seems to unfortunately be a trend. This game does feel similar to Raid Shadow Legends in a lot of ways. I mean, there's definitely things that are better, there's things that are worse, there are things that are similar all around, but unfortunately that's one of them. So yeah, hope this helped you guys, this little discussion. Hope you keeps it in your brain if you're farming anything. If you're farming any of the other dungeons and you like if you're like me, like I just can't quite get to Burning Lands 7 properly right now with the gear I have and the combination of people I'm using. My survivability kind of sucks. I could farm Burning Lands 6, but maybe I can do that with 1 or 2 heroes as food in there at the same time, or at least ones that are not, again, not maxed out. try to do that when you're farming a whole bunch of other stuff. If you're stuck on a certain level anyway, then there's no reason not to try to take advantage and get extra experience for free without having to waste potions and gold. All right, that's all for this video. I will post my Adventure 2 full video showing every chest, quest, and all that fun stuff later. And I'm instead of doing a 1-week review, I think I'm gonna do a 2-week review because it's kind of nearing, 10 days. We're pushing the 1 week now. It's a little bit more than that. So I think I'm gonna do a 2-week review in a few more days. But all right, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.